for the West Coast Eagles yet to be used. Pritis hands it off Scott Selwood. Somehow part of the seas and finds Darling directly out.
Cox decides to go towards Lynch. Garland got the spoil in. Scott Selwood again. What a quarter he's having. A bounce. Inside 50. On the boundary. Scott Selwood. He's having an afternoon he may not ever forget. Allows Darling to run at it. Pritis was hoping for the crumb front and square. Beautifully done to Scott Selwood. Already with a goal. Scott Selwood has two. And here's Cox though. Top of the square. It's been productive for them. Rosa had a fair piece of it. Crumbing Scott Selwood. He's got his third. That's a personal best for Scott Selwood.
Straight down the middle. Good Scott Selwood.
Look at the three efforts there from Nick Natanui too, just to cause a little bit of spillage, and then Selwood, who's become a much better outside player this year, getting on the edges where they're dangerous, particularly Natanui.
And Cox to help out Tim. Marriage, and speaking of Natanui, great smother coming now. I think it was Foley. Pritis works his way through, does it again, Pritis. Selwood goal.
It's the way they've kicked the ball inside their forward 50. It hasn't been all that clever.
Selwood off the ruck contest. Glorious.
Hudson, Cox. Selwood only had a split second to sum it up, and he got the roll. He got the roll he needed, and they're back in front.
Natanui, great stuff. Over the top to Scott Selwood. Takes a bounce. Have a look at the foot race going towards goal from Shepherd. He's run out of room. Handball comes off. Brennan has a flying shot. How about that?
That's what he was hoping.
Danger
dangerous. Selwood. How easy was that? 9-10 goal. Patrick got a runner. It's Ablett. Can't beat them all. Play on's a good call.
To create options for them. Good options as well along the line now. Is that 50? Selwood? I reckon it is.
Yeah. And the rebound goals come from there.
They're doing all they have to do very, very well, West Coast. Fife, as we said, he's been constrained so far.
That's the effort.
Scotty Selwood just cut their losses, I think. Schofield was trying to get it up for Scott Selwood. That was clever, and straight to Lynch.
To Hill. Played every game at his new club this year, and he shorts it. That's what he has ahead of him. Looks okay off the boot. That's splendid. And the West Coast Eagles starting to crank up now.
Mind Schofield as well if he pushes up the ground, but you'd only wait a couple of minutes.
Brilliant Natanui. There you go, Lee. That was Natanui at his best to Selwood.
Away with the ball, slid the handball to Shaw. Shaw went deliberately along the ground because the pressure was up top. It was smart.